What's up, everybody? It's the Crapgamer, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it, the king of all game-related media, the albino rhino, the master of disaster, and of course, the resident pony leg breaker extraordinaire. Also, we can't forget the newest one, Johnny Podcast. That's who you see on the podcast. Always good to have you guys check out more videos. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Sony's playing with fire lately. They're doing things however they want to do them, right? They don't care. They do not care. They'll just go all out and do what they want to do because, hey, they're winning with the market share, and so they think that's enough to keep them going for a long time. But is it really? Is it? You have to question that, especially now that you have huge developers like Bethesda coming out and saying, hey, we're not going to put our game on PlayStation because they've screwed up. They're not allowing crossplay or cross progression. This is just the beginning, right? I've said this a long time ago. This is just the beginning. And it's no secret that Microsoft is the one that's really kind of pushing this. Phil and company. It's not just something that they make up. It's something that they truly believe in. Game creators are fond of cross-platform play, and not only that, but cross-progression. They want people to play with their friends, even if they don't have the same console. Now, Xbox and Nintendo are embracing this. Sony's continuing to treat the PlayStation 4 as a gated community, and they've denied every chance to allow this. Even cross-progression, they've denied it. So, at QuakeCon this year, Pete Hines from Bethesda, who's the Senior Vice President of Global Marketing and Communications, talked about the console version of Elder Scrolls Legends, which is, it's a pretty big game. The first question was about the strategy for the game. It's a strategy card game that encompasses single-player and multiplayer. Hines said it's both cross-platform and cross-progression. He cut him off during this interview, which will be linked. And to clarify that crossplay would only be on certain systems, quote unquote, since I figured this would apply to PS4. Hines replied, "It is our intention. In order for the game to come out, it has to be those things on any system. We cannot have a game that works one way across everywhere else except for on this one thing. The way the game works right now on Apple, Google, Steam, and Bethesda Net, it doesn't matter what you buy, where you buy your stuff. If you play it on another platform, the stuff is there. It doesn't matter what platform you play on. You play against everyone else who's playing at that moment. There's no, it's easier to control or it has a better frame rate on this system. It's a strategy game. It doesn't matter." Asked if it meant there was a chance that it couldn't come to PlayStation if Sony doesn't change its stance, he said, "We continue to talk to all of our platform partners, but those terms are essentially non-negotiable. We can't be talking about one version of Legends where you can take your progress with you and another version where you stay within your ecosystem or it's walled off from everything else. This is a counter to what the game has been about." He told Hines that Sony isn't letting Fortnite offer crossplay, and that game's the biggest thing out right now. And Hines said, "I'm aware. I'm just telling you that's our stance, that's our intent, and that is our message. Not specific to anyone in particular, but to everyone we're talking about. This is 100% clear. This is what we're doing, what we need, and what we intend." Wow. That's a bold statement for a big developer like that, and you can imagine that changes up, what they're going to do for a big time to come. You know what I mean? Like, for them to flat out and put that out on the line like that, incredible. And I gotta say, props to them for sticking it to Sony that way. Props to them for coming out and calling out Sony without even calling out Sony, to be honest with you. But still, and it's one of those things where Microsoft is doing the right thing and Sony isn't. And so now this is a potential, this is just a card game, but it is from Bethesda, and we could see a situation where this game eventually leads to other games from Bethesda. Imagine a world where Elder Scrolls or something along those lines doesn't end up on PlayStation because of their archaic behavior. Interesting stuff. Let me know what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. I will link this article in the description. Thanks for watching. Crapgamer out.